Jackie,
Hi, this is Diana.
and you're listening to Home Bodies Only, where we welcome all bodies to join us as we break down and dissect HBO series. Still HBO at this moment in time.
Till the what? 26th?
23rd.
23rd.
Mm-hmm.
It was the 20 something.
Yeah. Okay. So we are talking about Somebody Somewhere, Season 2, Episode 3, SLS. They are loving the abbreviations, right? Starts off, she's at her voice lesson, and Darlene wants her to just start off with a song she loves. And I was like, where are the warm-ups? Okay. Which we see, I think, in the next voice lesson. But
Right.
she does have an absolute beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Does that make sense? Absolutely beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
It gave Darlene chills. And
Mm-hmm.
now we find out the wedding song, which was extremely anticlimactic.
I
Or,
was like, wow, I missed it by a mile. Can I tell you when she
yeah.
busted out that song, though? That is
Yeah.
my wedding song. That's Matt and I's.
You are shut up.
Yeah, that's our wedding song. I was like, oh my God, she's singing our wedding
That's
song.
weird.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah, we picked it
I don't
sung
know.
by Michael Bublé, actually. He
Who was
did.
the original artist,
Shoot,
I
I don't
guess?
remember.
I don't know if I
No,
know
it's
this
not Burl
song.
Ives, is it? Oh, I can't remember. It's a beautiful song. A
Burl Ives,
beautiful
the
song. I
snowman
don't think it's
from...
Burl Ives. I just threw that out of thin
Just
air.
so everybody knows, Burl Ives. I know he's a singer, right? But he did the voice of the snowman on
I know.
Rudolph the
Didn't he
Red-Nosed
have
Reindeer.
but didn't he have like a really good song
No,
like
he's no. I think yes.
he didn't sing That's All. He sang
No, Burl Ives
oh,
is a...
what'll I do when oh
I don't know.
so blue, what'll I do? What'll I do? Yeah, anyway, I think that's
Okay,
anyway.
so what's the name of your wedding song? Because I don't know if I...
That's all. I don't know. I'll
Do
find
I
out
know
while
it?
you're talking.
Okay. I don't know if I know that. I must have heard that song, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
Um, who did the original?
well, I'll
Anyway,
just go off about Ave Maria.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't... That was not disappointing, but why did they make it like the build up?
As
And then
yeah,
how... why? Like she could have just said it. And also,
yeah.
why would Susan have to send it, quote unquote, to Sam? It's Ave
Mm-hmm.
Maria. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she could just say, I'd like you to sing Ave Maria.
Yeah.
It's not like
I
this
I
rendition
mean,
of Ave Maria. I mean,
it
there's...
left us guessing for what, 2 episodes? Or was that the last episode? Anyway, it was like we were guessing. I was
For
like, oh,
two.
it's gonna be
No,
like something like
for
way
one.
in left. I was like way in left field, obviously, but sorry about that. Ave Maria is
Why?
kind of
Why are you
predictable
sorry?
in a way. No, it just mean remember I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna
Oh, no,
sing
we thought...
like
yeah, we thought it was something...
something out of a jukebox for crying, like an '80s jam or something. I didn't
jukebox.
know.
No, I was very... just... it was very anti... it was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so
Yeah.
then they warmed up.
Uh, Actually, they didn't show any kind of warm-ups. I don't think. Because the next thing I have is Joel is waiting outside, and he's just starting to write his speech. And by the way, Joel is available also on a Tuesday at 2 p.m. I'm very honing in on... like, I'm honing in on this because I want that life.
Yeah,
From
I'm
like
down with that.
Tuesday at 2. Brad
Sure.
is back. So apparently, my first instinct about him and
Mm-hmm.
Brad getting
Mm-hmm.
together is looking like I might be right,
Mm,
regardless of the SLS, which
sure.
now we know stands for St. Louis Sushi. So Sam comes out, excuse me, and Brad goes in, and I don't know, she must have said SLS, St. Louis Sushi. Then he's like, Sergeant Loose Stools, Sir Liquid, she. It was funny. They're at the barn and they're cleaning up, and they bring up the wedding, and Trisha's there, and because oh my gosh, Joel talks about Fred riding the tractor down the aisle. And Trisha's like, what's
Mhm.
this wedding? Who's getting married? Who's doing the decor? Which I thought was funny. The decor. Trisha Ponistar. That is the name
Stop
of
it.
her business for wedding planning? Or is it like just party decor? I don't know.
Yeah, obviously she said something about like she loves weddings or something or
Yeah.
but yeah, probably party planning.
That is the best name
That was
I have ever heard. And I
fantastic.
want to know who came up with it, like on the
Yeah.
cast. Because now, you know what? I'm going to ask my friend Jeff Hiller,
Yeah.
aka Joel, because as we mentioned in the last episode, that we were going to write to him to find out about what it
Mhm.
said on that letterboard. And he did respond.
Yeah.
And he didn't remember, but he thought
Yeah.
maybe it was don't sprinkle where you tinkle. And I could
Mhm.
totally see Joel having that on there. It's interesting because when he I think it was summer, we were talking about the show, he like would reply, he would comment on my story, and that's when he like
Mhm.
thanked us for doing the podcast about the show. That was through my personal Instagram account.
Right.
And we've started the Homebodies Only one, and it's not like he follows me back on that at
Mhm.
all. And I would tag him on the Homebodies Only, and he wouldn't even look at it. So I was like, you know
Right.
what? I am gonna tag him through my account. I don't know
Right.
why it seemed like he would see it through that more than the other one. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So, and he did. He replied. I mean, he 9:30 in the morning. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I was
That was
very
very
excited.
thoughtful.
I was like, I love you so much. Like,
I
that's
know.
what I wrote to him.
I
I was like, I
know.
love you. I love you. I
I
said,
love
and
you.
thank you for the show.
He's great.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Okay. Sam is like, no way. Because whenever she introduces Trish to her friends, it ends badly. I hope that's not a foreshadow, you know? Joel, and then so I think Trish defers to Joel. He's like, yes, to a meeting. They should have a
Yeah.
meeting. So Sam and Joel, next scene, I guess, are watching TV, and Joel asks what she thinks. Oh, he keeps like, oh no, he's worrying about the speech, I think. I'm sorry. He's worrying about the
Yes.
speech.
Yes.
And he's like asking her what she thinks they want. And she says
Mhm.
to ask them. And she's pausing. She pauses the
What were they
show.
watching? What were they
They
watching?
don't say,
Okay. Something
but
raunchy.
something raunchy because there's male nudity, which most likely, as I know from researching from And Just Like That, it's probably
Mhm.
a prosthetic male
Right.
part.
That's right.
Because after
Did a
doing
lot of research.
extensive research, and my
Yes,
phone
thank you.
exploded. No, just kidding.
Yeah. We had accounts like just get deleted and like frozen and
No, that's
red flagged.
that didn't.
So glad it was
Um,
your account.
it was my phone. Yeah. Um,
Oh.
basically, and in Just Like That, oh, um, Harry. We see Harry's. I don't want to sound like a child, but we see Harry's part, and it's not his real. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's a prosthetic.
Right.
Basically,
Correct.
I think 99% of the time, if you see a
A
male
baby.
body part, it is a
Mhm.
prosthetic, other
Yep.
than if you're watching a very adult show. That's all I'm saying right
Right.
now because I feel like the
There
phone
you
can hear me and I don't have Alexa. Okay.
go.
Da, 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 da. I wrote this down. I don't know why. I put CBD with a question mark. What am I talking about? What was I
Talking about
talking about?
CBD oil or something?
Were they talking about that?
I have no idea.
Great. I have no
No,
idea.
they are you talking about the
No, they put it under their
not
nose.
Neosporin. What am I?
Is it
Vicks Vapor Rub?
why
What
did
was
they
that?
do that? They look like
I
they
have
were
no
trying to
idea.
get
Yeah, we're really
high.
naive, I guess. I have
Oh,
no clue.
but
It
it
looked like
didn't look like
Neosporin.
Neospore.
It looked like a tub of not Neosporin. Okay, see, Vicks
Vicks
Vapor Rub or
Vicks
mentholatum.
but it
Like
wasn't the
the
right color of Vicks Vapor Rub. It was like a brown, I thought. That's why I was like, what are they doing and
oh,
why
okay,
is
maybe
this
I have no idea.
fun?
I'm not in with
I
that
don't
stuff.
me neither.
I
I
was like,
thought
oh, they're putting Vicks Vapor Rub on their nose. Um, Okay.
Uh,
And then when he was like rubbing on his lips and I was like, "Whoa, from your nose to your
I think
ew,
it's.
gross."
I'm
I
gonna say it's CBD.
Oh, okay. In a
I'm making that up.
like a
Oh, I've seen it in an ointment like that.
an ointment. There you go. That's the word I
There
was
we
looking for.
go.
I was about to say
Yes.
something else. Um,
I mean, maybe
yeah.
it's I don't know. I don't know. I didn't
Feel
understand that
free to
reference.
research that on your
Okay,
end. I
I
think
will.
I'm all set.
I don't I don't care
That's
that
your
much.
homework.
If somebody knows, you can email us.
Yeah, please email us.
Homebodiesonly@gmail.com.
That's right.
Okay,
All one word.
that's right. Um, back at the singing lesson. Here we go. Here is the warm up of the trills and the humming, and Sam feels like she can't do it at the same time. I was getting flashbacks to when I was in chorus. Were you in chorus in school or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you guys do bubble gum, double bubble gum, triple double bubble gum, maum, bubble gum, double bubble gum, and have to go higher? And that was what you had to
Go up the
say
scale.
with that phrase, though. Bubble gum, double bubble gum, triple double bubble gum, maum. No.
No, I feel ours was like mine was in a church, like the went to a Catholic school
Oh, I
early
forgot.
on.
I forgot.
So our
You wouldn't have
warm-ups
done
were a
bubble
little,
gum.
yeah.
You were
No,
like, Jesus, Lord in heaven, Jesus,
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. We were warming up a
Ave
little bit, but
Maria.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but when you just said that, I was like bubble gum in
In
a
a dish,
how do
how many pieces do
pieces
you
do
wish?
you
You
wish?
wish. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, we would also do the, like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It does help. It looks dramatic, but it does help. I also would
Mm.
see people doing that, like crazy improv
At
people do
karaoke.
that. No, no, I did not see that. That's because the people already warmed, they warmed up already at home. Okay. Um, Sam keeps saying we have our work cut out for us.
Mm.
Darlene asks, "Why do you keep saying that?" And she said, "Because you said that to me in high school, and I have a heavy voice." And she was like, "You have a rich, full voice." That part was really good. You saw the way like Sam said it, that it really bothered her. You almost saw her looking like a kid, like her face
Yeah,
almost changed, right? To look like that
yeah.
really bothered her.
And it stuck with her all
And it
these
stuck with
years.
her. That's so sad. And Darlene didn't mean, like, I feel like she'd said
Yeah.
it and didn't mean it. I
I
don't
think I
know.
had like a 10th grade English teacher. I had I think it was in 10th grade or 11th grade. I can't remember which grade, but it was 10th or 11th anyway.
That
I
says
don't
something
know
to
if I
you?
was like messing around or just not paying attention, whatever. I was probably definitely in the wrong. And this teacher, I don't remember her name. It's Stetter. I feel like her last name started with an M, and I can't remember. I can picture her. And she came over to me and basically got on my level and was like, for like basically told me I was never gonna make it in college. Like I don't know who you think you are, but good luck because you're not even gonna
Wow.
make it through college. And I was like, oh, okay.
Whoa.
Hey, Miss, remember me? Because I did make it through college and grad
And
school,
you have a
and
podcast.
I have a podcast, and I got a good career.
Yeah.
Um,
You went past college. You
yeah, I
you
didn't
got
stop
your
there, but I will say,
That's a
yeah, I was
terrible
definitely looking back. I was definitely
Yes, but that's a terrible thing to say to
being
somebody.
fresh.
You were
Yeah,
being like
like
she was
legit.
being fresh back. Like she
Not professional at all, but
not
I was also
professional.
probably yeah, and I don't remember if I was like I wasn't like I was being I remember I was kind of like a I could get probably on people's
Wise
nerves
ace.
maybe. Yeah, it was a little bit of a wisey.
Yeah. Wise ace.
Um,
But still,
yeah, I'll never forget it. Still can remember I'm in the last row by the window, third
not
seat,
terrible.
and she came right over and I forget. Yeah, I'll never forget it.
She could have said
So,
it in a different way. She could have said, "If
yeah,
you keep being like that, like I'm concerned." But
something.
she was pieced.
No,
She
she
was
went right
pieced
for it was like the
and
only thing she ever
she
said to me
wanted to
ever. I
cut
wouldn't.
you. Yeah.
Mm. Other
That's
than
not
that, we like
cool.
never communicated. So
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure.
like, I
Probably you
passed her
never want to
class.
talk to her again.
I'm gonna dig up that report card and see
That's
what
right.
her comment was to my.
And her name. You got to find out her name.
Yeah, I do.
Excuse me. Okay. Um so she comes out. No, they're showing Joel again, and Brad sits next to him, and they start swinging on the porch swing.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what they
And
remind
then
me of?
what
Sorry.
did it remind you of?
You know the skit on SNL, the church people, the church couple,
Yeah, I
where they're
think.
at the organ and the two church,
Yes, yes,
like
yes,
they,
yeah, yeah.
that's what
It
exactly where
reminded
they
you
were.
of
Like they were gonna bust out in a song,
song. Yeah,
together and just, or yeah, you know who I'm
that's
talking
cute.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was cute.
It's
They were
just
talking
so
about the
funny.
tree. I have a
Oh
laugh
my god,
emoji there. Were they just
that was
talking? Were they
that was
describing it like the leaves or something in the bark? Am I thinking about something
yeah,
different?
trying to
Yeah.
figure out what kind of
Oh, it
tree it
was
was
maple. It
or
looked
something.
maple, but something looked something else. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh my
Excuse
gosh.
me.
It looked
And
like he was gonna
then
like bust out like a knitting project out of that little bag
yes,
too.
yeah. So then Sam comes out, and I don't. She says, "Do you have a to
Mhm.
Joel?
Mhm.
Do you have
Mm. Mhm.
a bee?" I'm not gonna say it. And he's like, "It's just the pleats." All right. Next, it's the meeting with Trisha. So Sam comes with them, right? So they go to Trisha's house. It's Fred, Susan, and Sam. Denim
Mhm.
and Diamonds was one of her themes. Do you remember that? Denim and
What?
Diamonds?
No. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding? You don't remember that? Trisha shows them that she has little displays, and one of her themes was denim and diamonds, and it's
Oh,
a
yes, yes,
napkin.
it was like a
Okay.
bracelet.
But
Yeah,
it was
ooh,
supposed to be a napkin, I think,
y-
wearing a
yes,
necklace. It was basically a
correct.
napkin,
Sorry. I
but
was
the
like, wait, what are you talking?
napkin looked like a pocket from jeans.
Yes. Yes, she had a whole, and it had like cowboy boots in the background of that theme. Yeah, her themes were really
It's great.
special. They were really
Yes.
unique. So unique that Sam decided to take a candle holder that resembled a
The monkey?
no, the wine glass, but it was actually a candle holder. You didn't see the
Oh, I
part
didn't
where
see that
Sam just
part.
took the candle out of the wine
Oh,
thing
yes,
and
yes,
looked
yes,
like
yes, 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 yeah.
and she just drank the
Doesn't she
beer
also
out.
take some? Oh, yeah,
She
yeah,
did
yeah.
take
And
like
she
the
took a
monkey or
monkey.
somebody.
She's like,
Yeah,
"You're coming with me."
he was cute.
He was cute. Oh, she calls him Honey Fluff.
Honey Fluff.
By the way, but why? I was confused because Sam wasn't. I mean, maybe I missed something. I didn't think Sam was actually bothering them. Sam was like in the kitchen, whatever, and then Trisha snaps at Sam.
Hmm. Don't you
I
think it
don't.
was because of the kind of couple they were? Or
I
no?
didn't know.
I picked up that Trisha was like, "Is this a joke? Like, this is like maybe Trisha's a
Oh,
little more like,
I didn't think so because she wanted the job. Like she got excited.
yeah, okay,
I thought it was because maybe she saw Sam taking the glass or the
I,
monkey thing.
I
I
don't
don't,
know.
you know what?
I
I don't
didn't.
know.
You should rewatch it because I didn't pick that up. I didn't think she was really picking up on Sam just chilling and
Has Trisha never met Fred? Why do I feel like she
no.
knew? Oh.
This
Wait,
was the
though.
whole
Fred
thing.
came to their farm. She never met Fred?
I thought that. Remember, she said something about like, I don't want to introduce you to my friends. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
they
true.
knew each other.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
not
that's
saying it
what
was
you.
that,
So,
but
no, no, no.
I
You could be right.
assumed it was because she was like, "Are you serious? This is like she couldn't wrap her head
No,
around that
you're right
being."
because she had made some comments last
Yeah.
season about the sister
Yep.
being a lesbian. Yeah, I didn't catch that. I was like so confused. I was like,
Mhm.
because I felt like she was snapping at her, like she embarrassed her
Yeah.
and not.
No, and I
I
don't
think you're
think
right.
she really was watching her be an ass
No.
destroyed on the side. um
Yeah.
because she was,
No, you're
yeah, she
right.
was
That's why I didn't
she
get
would have
that.
totally like
I
said
I
something. Yeah.
it that like went right over my head. I think you are right.
We
I
have
don't
more
know.
homework. We got to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Tell
I
me what
gotta
you think.
rewatch it. Um, blah blah blah. Okay. We're at KSU and we see
Yeah.
Fred
Oh,
and Joel. I love Fred. And Joel comes to see him. He's like, "Hold my calls."
office hours.
I just like to
Oh my
say
gosh.
that. I still want to know how much is ad libbed. I
Oh,
swear Fred is ad
I love
libbing.
it.
And if he's not, he looks like he is because he's always like laughing.
I think we We follow Fred, right? Yeah, we follow
Yeah, I
him.
follow Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Fred's got like a new show coming out.
Yes, I saw that.
That
It's on
looks
Hulu.
cool. Ah, yeah, and I don't have Hulu, but I saw it. I was like, I was
You
into
should
it.
you should use my
I know.
sign
It's
in.
one more subscription, right?
Yeah.
What's one more?
Yeah. Um, he doesn't have a secretary, but anyway. So so I think Joel asks, right? Sorry. He said so Joel asks him like, what is it about?
Hmm.
And Fred says it's about him and Susan and him and Joel.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then also Fred mentions that Susan's parents might not make it,
Right.
which is sad.
That's sad.
Yeah. All right. So they go to see Mary Jo and
Mm.
they want to talk. Someone, they want to talk to the ladies.
Ugh.
Apparently, there was an incident or two, behavioral situations. They aren't capable of providing the care for her right now. They're submitting her to the hospital for a few weeks.
Mhm.
Sam, they get out into the parking lot, and Sam asks Trisha if she wants a drink, and she has a bottle of Chardonnay in the back of her car. And then the nurse it looked like a nurse walked by, and she's like, "You girls have a good morning."
Good morning. Because she was about to go get hers too.
Yeah, and it was a morning. That's what I thought was even funnier. Okay, now we go to the singing lesson. Brad has driftwood. He makes plaques for his
Oh,
students who have
more and
perfect
more.
attendance.
Like the
And he's an eighth grade social studies teacher, and he can get there. Well, I would assume his lesson starts at 3, but I was like, wow, so he can get. Our middle school, high school gets out at 2:40, so I could see that. I
hmm
mean,
Yeah.
this is all I'm thinking about. I'm like, okay, what time is
Yeah.
it? What time is he working until? Yeah. Oh, do you hear the lawnmower or no? The
No,
tractor? It is a tractor.
not
Well,
yet.
that's great. It's behind me. Okay. It's mowing season, people.
Isn't it dark out? What?
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
uh,
It's my husband.
Hey, listen, at least he's cutting the grass.
And he's keeping up with it, which is really
Yeah,
good. Okay.
I fancy that.
I know you do. At least he can keep something nice and tidied up. All right. He doesn't he say it's like the best job?
Hmm.
Brad says it's like the best job. The eighth grade social studies. Okay. Now, they talk. Now we're back in the lesson, and they do diaphragmatic breathing. Um, and it was interesting because she's teaching it to her like Sam had
Hmm.
no clue. If
Like they've
you
never
have
done this
taken
before.
voice, and I was like, didn't you do it with her back in the day? That is like voice lesson 101.
Do you think it
Diaphragmatic
may be
breathing.
the technique though in which she was trying to get her to, because she probably has been doing that breathing, but maybe it was the special technique and focusing with why she put her hands there. That's what I started to think,
Mm.
because they had been working on different breathing
Well,
exercises, and
yeah,
maybe
and
this
then
was
she
a way to
also
get her to, you know,
and it was like going deeper. She wanted her
correct.
not just to do diaphragmatic, but like to bring it from her heart.
Hmm.
And she's like, "Do you feel that feeling like the first time you fell in love?" And then Sam starts crying. She
Hmm.
can't do it and she leaves. Then we see Trisha working on the wedding and she gets these notifications and it says Amy Sedaris something. And you know who Amy Sedaris is, right? And she's like, "Who's Amy Sedaris?"
Hmm.
And apparently she must have commented on the post, and now her post about this pillow, which now
Yeah,
answers our question because we didn't know what she did, but apparently she made a post about the pillow, is blowing up.
it's viral, as they
it,
say.
it's going viral, so that'll be interesting. um Joel, okay, so then they're at Sam's house and she's just laid out
Hmm.
on the couch. Joel comes in and asks her to go on a walk and they'll get some queemy dweemy. They're on the walk and he asks if she wants to talk about it. And then you notice he picks up a piece of driftwood, right? Did you see
Hmm.
that? Hmm.
Hmm.
She tells Joel, and she said she's never been in love. And he
But
says, "What?"
I think, yeah, but I do think that Sam no, I don't want to say like she's in love with Joel, but I think like they love each
Yes.
other in a way that it has that like
Yes.
connection.
Yes.
And so that's truly like her soulmate, we'll say,
Yes.
in
Mhm.
my opinion.
Mhm.
And I don't think you have to, be romantic with somebody for me to
Yeah.
find, like, because I think
'Cause I
it's,
know you're in love with me.
of course, I'm in love with you. But yeah, like, like
No, I
I think
agree.
her, like, that is what I'm seeing as we go on
Like
through
her
the
true
show. I'm
love.
like,
Like her soulmate.
they have true love
They
to
do
me.
for each other.
Maybe it's not romantic and
Yes.
for what, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So what if you don't find a partner that you're gonna like, like I don't know. I think she has maybe call it a companion, but she has somebody to grow old with, and I think that that's
Mhm.
regardless of what happens to her or him in a romantic fashion of like other people or
Yep.
whatever, and
Yep.
we see. But I think at the end of the day, they are each other's person,
Yeah.
and I love the way it's written, and I love the way that
Oh, yeah.
they
This show is so good.
like it's inspiring, I guess the word. I don't know. It's just like a cozy cup of
Yeah, it is,
whatever.
and,
I love it. It's refreshing.
but if you think about it too, I don't know, because obviously I've been in love. Um, if you haven't been in love, would you really cry like that and get emotional
Mm-hmm.
when someone says that
Or
to
have
you?
you not admitted or have
Right.
ever told somebody?
Yeah.
Like, have you really kept everything inside and you did have a true love or you did feel love, but you never acted on it or you never, yeah, I don't know, because you were afraid or
Right.
not
Yeah.
confident or
Yeah.
feeling like you're not enough or whatever the reason. Maybe you're insecure.
Yeah.
Um, so I think we all wish we had, like, if you don't have a Joel in your life, you want a Joel for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
So, and Sam, because
Yes.
I'd be day drinking with Sam any day.
In the
Down
parking
with
lot
that.
from the
No,
bottle. It's
no,
great.
but
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that.
I
Well, I
wouldn't
was
get
thinking
down
about
with
that. I'm
that.
like, is Sam gonna drink off that bottle now? I mean, I know they're sisters, but okay.
Anyway.
So Joel proposes they join a dating site together, and I think she says, "That's disgusting." She says, well, like what you were just saying, she says he's the only person she knows who would do anything for her, like stand guard while she takes a TT. And I said, at least no papa. Um,
Yeah.
Drip it dry. And then the way she's walking, like as
Oh,
they
so
pan
good.
out, she's like looked really realistic. She's a great
Yeah.
actress. Um, why do I have this? I have tender again. Did
Because
somebody
they
someone
brought up
said it
something
again?
about tender. I
Tender.
can't remember what
Yes.
they, in what like,
Is this
yeah.
going to be in every episode?
Yeah. Tender moments.
Tender
There's a
moments.
theme. I
Yeah.
love a good theme.
Yeah. I have to say that just prior to getting on here recording, I'm on you're probably on it too. I'm on some kind of HBO group on Facebook, and it
Yeah.
does say Max now. And someone
Sure.
wrote on there, what's a must watch or something like that show. And I thought they meant like HBO only, but
Mm-hmm.
other people are writing other stuff down. But I wrote somebody somewhere. And the author who
Mm-hmm.
asked the question said, oh, tell me about that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like so much pressure to summarize it. And I'm like, it's about a woman, Sam, who returns to her hometown to take care of her dying sister. The series starts about 6 months after her sister dies. And I said, it's really about friendships, family. I said it has an indie feel. Each episode
Mm-hmm.
is like 30 minutes or less. I said it's really, I don't remember what I said. And she's like, sounds great. And then another woman commented, she goes, I didn't think I'd like it, but I gave it a second chance. She's like, it's so good. It's amazing or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
not that it's
it's like a
underrated, but I
sleeper.
feel like
It's
it's
like a
sort of
sleeper.
like,
It's
yeah,
under the radar. Um,
sure.
I just hope, I mean, I'm glad obviously they got a second season, and I hope it can keep going. It's like a no-brainer. Like you just
Mm-hmm.
I
It's,
can't imagine anyone putting it on and being like, meh. Like I don't
eh,
know, right?
no, I just feel like it's a very natural, um, easy.
Yeah.
watch. There's a little,
Yeah.
it's got a nice little balance. It's like perfect for
I
me.
know I wrote,
And it's
I also wrote,
perfect for everybody.
I wrote, I know it sounds depressing. I said, but it's actually really funny too.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Definitely.
just,
So,
it's just,
how many
yeah.
episodes in this
I
season?
forgot. I was
Do you
just thinking
know?
about it when we
Okay.
started. There's more than there were, I thought.
Because this was three. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Okay.
like it's 11. I have to, I had it down. I think I even said it.
Nice.
How many? But yeah. We did lose a subscriber on YouTube.
What the heck?
I know.
What do we do?
I was like, what? That's
How do
so
you
depressing.
unsubscribe?
You know, when it happened, I found it out like last night after kind of a bad afternoon at work.
Mm.
And it just really just kind of hit me right here. I was a little like, okay,
Maybe it wasn't like a diss. Maybe it was more of like
you know how you subscribe to something and you're
like a
like, oh, whoops.
missubscribe. Like, oh yeah.
I just hope it wasn't because someone was like, I'm sick of getting notifications.
Don't you don't you wish there would be like a little like, hey, you can't unsubscribe unless you leave a comment.
Yeah, right? You got
To
it.
like no, so we could do better. It's
I
like an
know.
exit ticket.
Yeah. Well, it's
We need to
hard
introduce
to,
the exit tickets.
right? We got to have an exit ticket. What's hard is because we're doing different shows, we don't
Hmm.
have we probably don't have the same listeners
Hmm.
for each
That's a good point.
episode, and we definitely we hit it off with like Abbott Elementary on YouTube, especially. I'm not saying we like blew
Hmm.
up, but we got way
Hmm.
more. We got more subscribers, and now I know like less people seem to watch YouTube with somebody somewhere than we're watching with Abbott Element. It's just interesting. It's fine.
Yeah, you probably yeah, yeah. That's okay.
That's
Um yeah, we
whoever
know that all
unsubscribed.
of
They're
our
I'm sure they're not listening, but you just broke my heart a little bit. Just want to tell
oh,
you
it's okay. I'm here for you.
because it doesn't tell me who unsubscribed.
You gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like we have listeners that kind of watch all of the show. There's some out there that watch all of the shows that we're watching because they enjoy or have. But I think there's, mhm. But I do think that they're like you said, they come and go based on what we're
Yeah.
talking about
Like
because
they're
they're
like they might just not
looking for
be,
content.
yeah, they're not watching
And they're
that
like
show and
somebody
they're like,
somewhere. What the like
yeah,
what like Abbott
yeah.
Element? Like we're all over the place, people. We're like
We are.
you know.
But there must be something similar between these shows other than HBO. I don't know. I
All
don't know.
good. Well, anyway.
All right. All right. Well, you can find us everywhere. Basically,
Yeah, we're all
we're
over
on the
the
talk, we're on
yeah,
Instagram, we have email, we
YouTube.
have a website.
Yep.
I haven't done a blog post in a while, but no one's complaining, so I'm assuming everybody's
Right.
okay with that.
We'll be blogging.
Yes,
We'll
I
be
know.
working on it.
I gotta create a blog post soon.
Um,
I think that's
yeah,
it.
let us know what you think of the show and other shows that you'd love for us to talk about because
Yeah.
that's what we like to do.
Bye.
So thank you. Bye.